Hello students, in last class we have studied about joints, types of joints, different types of joints in which we have studied about fixed, uh, immovable joint or slightly movable joint and movable joint. Today we are going to start new topic, and that is muscle bone relation. Movement of organs and different part of the body are brought about by the contraction of skeletal muscle inserted into the articulating bones, means bonding between bones and muscle brought about movement in our body parts and body. This bonding between muscle and bone helps in movement. Now first term we going to study is tendons. In muscle bone relation, tendons are a group of white fibrous connective tissue and they help to attach muscle with bones. Or we can say tendons made up of white fibrous connective tissue. Second term studying in muscle bone relation is ligament. Now ligaments are made up of yellow fibrous connective tissue or elastic connective tissue, and they have an attachment of bones to bones. So it is all about relationship between bones and muscle. Now next topic we are going to start is movement in muscle. Muscle are made up of two kind of contractile protein, and they are actin and myosin. And these protein helps in contraction and relaxation of muscle. Muscle work in pair. When one of them contracts, the other muscle of the pair relaxes. And to move the bone in the opposite direction, the relaxed muscle contracts to pull the bone towards its original position while the first relaxes. A muscle can only pull, it cannot push. That's why two muscles have to work together. They cannot work without one of them. Now it was movement in muscle. Now we will study movement in different kind of animals. In this topic, we will study movement in different animals. First, we will study movement in amoeba. As we know, amoeba is a unicellular organism and movement in amoeba is occurred by its false feet called as pseudopodia. And in amoeba movement we will study by a diagram. Amoeba, the unicellular organism, belongs phylum Protozoa and it has irregular shape which being changed time to time, and they are pseudopodia of amoeba which help in movement. They also called as false feet. So by the help of these false feet or pseudopodia, amoeba can move from one place to another place. Now next movement we will study in earthworm. Movement in earthworm. Earthworm is a multicellular organism and belongs phylum Annelida. Earthworm does not have bones, it has only muscle which help in locomotion. In earthworm movement, one specialized organ also helps in movement of earthworm, which is called as CT. It's a hook-like chitinous structure. Now we will study movement in earthworm by diagram. Earthworm having long tubular structure and it having moist skin, and at outside of its skin it have some chitinous structure which is called as CT, and they help in movement of earthworm. So in movement of earthworm also having outer and internal segmentation in its body. So this is front end of earthworm and this one is rear end of earthworm. In first step of movement in earthworm, its rear end fixed by the help of CT and its front end extends forward. This one is rear end and rear end fixed with the help of CT and its front end extends forward in forward direction. In next step, with the help of CT, earthworm fixed its front end and it releases its rear end. and after releasing of rear end, now it forward, it extend in forward direction. So by this, earthworm can move from one place to another place. This is all about earthworm movement. In next chapter, we will study movement in cockroach, movement in fish, movement in snake, and movement in birds.